Many times we have mentioned that one picture is worth 1,000 words. So as you're looking at this spreadsheet of the College Solutions Tuition Rewards Cecere Family Legacy, this should save us both a few thousand words. Now the Cecere family has 7 children that are eligible, ages 0 to 11. Every one of those children will receive 1,000 tuition reduction dollars on the initial enrollment. They have 9 adults who are doing the enrolling, and each of them will also receive 1,000 during the enrollment period. However, the adults will then receive 3,000 additional enrollment points to be used to reduce the college tuition every year. See, once a person is a client of Common Sense Companies, they are now eligible to receive this benefit specifically designed for clients of Common Sense Companies. And as you can see in one moment, this turns out to be a fairly significant amount. In the first year, the 16,000 came from the enrollment credits. In the second year, the 3,000 each came from the adults credits. And that goes on every year. As you watch this crawl along the bottom of the page, you'll see that 27,000 is added each year. Now later on, you'll see that 50,000 is taken out occasionally, but with the $27,000 added back in, it makes a substantial difference. So let's reiterate this. Just go over it again. 16,000 for the enrollment in the first year. Then adding the 27,000 to it makes 43,000 available. Add 27,000 again on the first anniversary is now 70,000 points available. Another 27,000 makes this 97,000. This is actually second grade math. The only difference is the benefit is incredible. 124,000 tuition reduction points are available after the third year anniversary. Then 151,000 available. As you can see, 178,000, 205,000. Then it goes to 182,000 because one of the children needed 50,000 from the college for the college education, but they reduced it by 50,000 and added back in 27,000 points. See that happen again and again. Here's the best example. The 17-year-old needed 50,000 tuition credit points to reduce their tuition. Now we're back on track, and it's 209,000. Child number 6 would like to have their 50,000 tuition credit points to reduce their tuition. But they add in the 27,000, and guess what? It comes back to 186,000. The next year, no one needed anything taken out, so the 27,000 went in, and it's 213,000. Then it goes up to 240,000. However, that year, another child turned 17, and they subtract $50,000 out, and it drops it back down to 217,000 because they've added back in the 27,000 annual enrollment. Next year, nobody needed anything for college, so it was 244,000. The next year, adding the 27,000 in, it went to 271,000. However, child number 4 would like to have their tuition credit reduction points, so it was reduced. Then it went to 248,000, but again, Another child needed $50,000 to reduce the tuition. However, they added $27,000 back in the next year and took the total up to $225,000. But that year, child number 2 needed $50,000, so they had to subtract that $50,000 out. Well, they added in another $27,000 for the last year, and it came up to be $202,000. And now the last child is taking their 50,000 tuition credit points to reduce their tuition. Now this continues on. As you can see on the very bottom of the page, it appears that there's 152,000 tuition reduction points left. However, the 7 Cecere children legacy benefited from 350,000 in college tuition reductions. Please keep in mind, this did not cost the Cecere family $350,000. They were already conducting business with somebody, but because they were clients of common sense companies, this was available to them and their family.